Now, today's top stories and Power of 5 weather from News 5. Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.
Now here's a look at today's top stories. Hello everybody, I'm Tracy Carlos. Crews at Valley Forge High School are picking up the pieces of the roof ripped off by the wind. You can see the pieces of the roof tossed hundreds of yards away from the building. School administrators say they are still assessing the damage but are grateful it happened when no one was in the building. Most of the students are learning remotely. The school is still determining whether it's safe for anyone to be in the building come tomorrow.
I'm shot. I'm bleeding. Send me a mess. 36 be advised, we have no idea where that shot came from.
Cleveland police officer recovering tonight from a gunshot to the arm. Police say officers were responding to an alarm at a home on East 61st around 3 o'clock this morning. Shots were fired inside the home with one hitting an officer. The SWAT team took one woman into custody, but it is unclear if she was the shooter. The officer was treated and released from the hospital tonight. We do know that Crime Stoppers is offering up to a $5,000 reward for information leading to the identification and prosecution of anyone involved. If you have information, call Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous. And Cleveland Cavaliers player Kevin Porter Jr. is out of jail tonight after he was arrested early this morning in Mahoning County. Troopers were called to I-76 around 2 this morning for a rollover crash. They say Porter lost control because he was tired, and they do not believe he was impaired by drugs or alcohol. But they say they found a gun and marijuana inside the car. He was arrested on charges of improperly handling a firearm and possession of marijuana. The Cavs released a statement saying they are aware of the situation and are addressing it with Porter privately. All right, a wild weather day, Renisha.
To say the least. Look behind me. This verifies that wind gusts close to 80 miles per hour, believe it or not, in Lorain. That produced a lot of damage. Wind gusts in Brunswick between 75 to 80 miles per hour with a line of storms that roll through, even down in Akron. Wind gusts close to 60 miles per hour. No more severe storms expected tonight, but a high wind warning continues for Cleveland through 11 o'clock and a wind advisory down around Akron and Canton through about 7 p.m. There could still briefly be some 45, 50, 55 mile per hour wind gusts through about 9 o'clock. After that, those wind gusts will start to settle down a bit. But even for Monday morning, still some gusts near 35 miles per hour for many of you. So it is still going to be a windy day on Monday. I just don't think it will be damaging wind, fortunately. Overnight, temps are falling, so it will still be windy, but it's going to be cold. Throw in an extra layer if you have to be out late tonight into Monday morning, because we will dip to the low 30s. And yes, there could be a light rain snow mix as well, especially across the snow belt.
Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.